Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Colby Allard is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs. Stepping into the box, Darren James, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at-bat.
On the ground to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 7 and the Tigers 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1.
Hey, let it rip up there. Let's go.
Now here's the pitch. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big guy, one time. Here you go. Hey, one time, right now.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so the next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here now the 2-2. Sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Green has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Another 0-2 home. A bouncer up the middle. Tejeda fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top of the end.
For tonight, first for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 11 runs.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Yu Darvish is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job. Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a single in his first try.
Candelario.
This ground ball, 10-2 for you right here.
The 0-1. Second, this could be 2. The second for 1 to Aguilar for the double play. Now at the plate, Darren James, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Darren James.
Hey, your pitch. Try to keep, huh? Here you go.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
1-1.
That's the side. Good catch up there. Let's go, kid.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
It's your pitch, huh?
From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Get your pitch up there. Hey, let it rip right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Okay, get your pitch up there.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Here we go.
The 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Darvish.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Here you go, make the turn, make the turn, make the turn.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. Ready now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Drive it, let's go right here.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Grenier moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. James gonna have to hurry, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 3 and the Tigers 2. Ready once again, Grayson Grenier hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. James has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next for the Tigers,
Now
Victor Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Reyes.
0-2, here it comes.
2-2.
There's Baez on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They trail it here 4-2. So striding
Now
in,
batting.
Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Cruz, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's in his third season as a major league player.
What's up right here?
Hot shot on the ground is short. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Nick Castellanos now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Nick Castellanos.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-2 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season. Ryan Tepera records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney. There is rain in the area, but we've been... Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Into the box, Darren James. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm hoping this.
here's Ender Inciarte. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Inciarte.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Here we go.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Donaldson.
Hey, fellas, hold him right here.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball
sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Cubs 1. So digging in now, Darren James. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here you go. Let's fly.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Hey, get on for us here.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. One shot to left center, number 28 on the season, as we are all tied at 5. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he takes ball 1. The Cubs find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-5 tonight. Now From Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Sun. Kevin Gossman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's...
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And that'll bring up the big-time RBI man, Marcelo Zuna. Now towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there.
Into the box now, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, big dog right here, 1 time.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Come on, dig,
On a
dig,
line, that's a base hit.
go hard.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
That ball was hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here now the 2-2.
Freddie Freeman.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. His ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corner. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Junior.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs 1.
Come on now, rip.
So coming to the plate, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's through first and hustling for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a double play victim last time around.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Acuna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Ozzie Albies.
His way on, but this is popped up. Aguilar is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Trying to get there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up anyway.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run game to sit. Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, Sun. Stepping in, Darren James, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back now from SunTrust Stadium, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't.
Now batting, Darren James.
Second base, Darren.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, But you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together."
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Let it rip.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. A man at second with 1 down, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kendall Graveman. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready on 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And a relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 3. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Inciarte.
On the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Darren James. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Soroka, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Wilson Contreras.
The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So here now is the pitcher, Kendall Graveman, and an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Let's go right here.
The 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at.
Digging in, Darren James. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
James.
Nobody better. Stay high. Nobody better right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Arcia.
That's up, up, up.
Pops this one up. Aguilar is camped under this one.
I go.
And he's got it for out number 2. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan, please. The next Cub up, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Let's go now, one time.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Rose is after it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Barney Rose. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Got one right here. Up, up.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
Ball.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 2-2. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here. So in now for Chicago, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Tyler. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Riding in once again, Barney Rose.
Number 11.
Let's go right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit ball to short. And that's through on the left, a base hit.
No runner.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Striding in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Behind 0-2 now.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no error.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Corey Benjamin.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Darren James starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watch.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Zach Davies will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that.
Digging in now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, James carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, let it rip one time. Hey, one time right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it one away. So a runner on second with one down now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Halfway.
After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Aguilar.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here's the 2-1. Hard hit
All right,
toward the hole.
you're here. Let's go, beat it
And
out.
that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Right here. Need you right here, kid.
From the stretch. Now a swing and ground ball for the second baseman Spangenberg. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1.
And nice and patient.
At the plate, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Hey, have a good rip.
Here's the first pitch to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1 ball, no strike.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
One and 2 now.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Come on, big guy.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. The Cubs are down to their final out now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Runners on the move for second, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. And it's a 4. First opened in 2001. Striding into the box, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
All right, one more time, right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice work.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Batting 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. And he misses with that one, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A tag for 1, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Orlando Arcia.
Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. It's back up the middle. Baez has it. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think
coming to the plate now, Len Tyler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on, guys.
To third, 5. The tag gets 1. Relay to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in, Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up.
Darren.
First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
if you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Nobody better right now.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right?
Standing in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Top of rib like you can. Here we go now, huh?
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Here we go.
So 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, like you can up there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, they've really had his number.
So stepping in, Manny Valdez. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their approach necessarily.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in, Darren James.
Batter number 5.
Right here one time.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. There goes the runner in the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Drilled to
Get out,
first.
dig.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Schwarber.
All right, one time right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. For the Cubs. At the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so
Hey, get your
we'll
pitch
see if
right
he
up
can
there,
make him
huh? Let's
swing
go,
the bat
kid.
on this next pitch.
3-1 the count now.
Come on, kid. See it drop.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kid. See it and rip it.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him.
A hitter who has been whiffing a lot is coached to return to his fundamentals.